The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike, has dismissed suggestions that the FCT administration plans to order a blanket closure of schools across the territory amid rising security concerns, insisting that education must continue while targeted security measures are strengthened. At a security briefing with heads of security agencies in the FCT, the minister said any decision affecting learners' access to education would only be taken after careful consultation with security agencies.
Federal Capital Territory Minister Wike convened senior security officials to address rising concerns about insecurity and to clarify widespread allegations that authorities had ordered the closure of schools across the city. The closed-door meeting held at the minister's official residence brought together heads of police, the Department of State Service, the Nigerian Army Garrison in the FCT, the Federal Road Safety Corps, the Civil Defense Corps, and other security and intelligence agencies. At the end of the meeting, authorities called for calm, assuring residents and schools of their safety.
If you give that kind of signal to the public, and they will say that if Abuja is not safe, then it means that no part of Nigeria is safe, and which is not correct. It's not correct. Yes, there are pockets of threats which our security agencies have lived to their expectation.
Please, we want to appeal to residents of FCT to know that we're on top of our game and we'll continue to do our best, and we have requisite support from the FCT administration. And then our bosses at our headquarters, I mean our Inspector Generals of Police, DGSSS, the generals, have given us their consent to adequately ensure that FCT is a no for those hoodlums.
Minister Wike expressed shock and condemnation over the viral memo signed by Aisha Sani Al-Hassan, Director of School Services at the FCT Secondary Education Board. The directive, titled Urgent Need for Early Closure of Schools Due to Security Concerns, had instructed school principals to end all academic activities by November 28. The minister moved decisively against what he called administrative overreach, ordering the indefinite suspension of the FCT Mandate Secretary for Education, Danlami Ayo, following the issuance of the unauthorized circular. For now, schools in the FCT remain open, but officials urged vigilance and cooperation between school communities and security officials to ensure that learning continues with safety as the top priority. Habib Alawal, TVC News, Abuja.